Shalom. Numbers 12 showed a camp that spoke against its leader and had to wait 7 days for restoration. Numbers 13 opens in the wilderness of Paran, and at this time the Creator himself sends 12 leaders into Canaan to see the land he has already promised to give them. 12 spies, 40 days, one cluster of grapes, and a report that split the camp between faith and fear. They saw the land, they tasted the fruit, they stood under the shadow of the giants, and 10 of them forgot the promise. Welcome to AsahxMusic Torah Studio, where we worship with sax and walk in Torah. Numbers 13 is the turning point of the entire wilderness journey. Everything before this chapter, the Exodus, the Red Sea, the Sinai Covenant, the Tabernacle, the counting of the tribes, the march from Sinai, the complaints, the elders, the 70, all of it was preparation for this moment. Standing at the edge of the promise and deciding whether to trust the Creator's word or the eyes of fear. The chapter moves through 4 moments. 1, the commission. The Creator sends 12 tribal leaders to scout Canaan. It also mentions the mission, 40 days in the land from the wilderness of Zin to Rehob. The report, the land is everything promised, but 10 spies say the people cannot take it. And the Grasshopper report, 10 spies say, we were like grasshoppers in our own sight. Numbers 13 is not a chapter about giants. It's a chapter about how you see yourself in light of the promise. So let us go into the chapter, Numbers 13, and let us read the first half of it, verses 1 through to 16. And the Creator spoke to Moshe, saying, send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the children of Israel. Send 1 man from each tribe of their fathers, every one a leader among them. And by the mouth of Moshe sent them from the wilderness of Paran, all of them men who were heads of the children of Israel. And these were their names: from the tribe of Reuben, Shammua, son of Zachor; from the tribe of Shimeon, Shaphat, son of Ori; from the tribe of Yehuda, Caleb, son of Yepuneh; from the tribe of Yizashar, Yigal, son of Yosef; from the tribe of Ephraim, Oshia, son of Nun; from the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, son of Raphu; from the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel, son of Sodi; from the tribe of Yosef; from the tribe of Menashe, Gadi, son of Susi; from the tribe of Dan, Amiel, son of Gemali; from the tribe of Asher, Shethur, son of Mikael; from the tribe of Naphtali, Nabi, son of Wofsi; from the tribe of Gad, Guel, son of Maki. These are the names of the men whom Moshe sent to spy out the land, and Moshe called Oshia, the son of Nun, Yeshua. So there we see the 12 are sent out, and these are men, reputable men. These were men, they were kind of leaders in their tribes. 1 leader from each tribe. These are men of distinction, and they were sent into the land of Canaan. 12 of them. The Creator calls them Anashim, which basically means men of standing, heads of their tribes. These are not ordinary scouts. These are the best men from each tribe. 2 names stand out immediately: Oshia, the son of Nun, whom Moshe renamed Yehoshua, and Caleb, son of Yefuneh, from the tribe of Yehuda. Moshe's renaming of Oshia to Yeshua at this moment is not accidental. The name Oshia means salvation. The name Yehoshua means the Creator saves. The name Oshia means salvation. Before the mission begins, Moshe is embedding the Creator's name into the name of the man he will use to carry forward the promise. Before the mission began, Moshe changed 1 man's name, Oshia, salvation, because it became Yehoshua, the Creator saves. Numbers 13 says the promise is not carried by human ability. It is carried by the one whose name is embedded in the mission. We're going to read on from verse 17 to 25. And Moshe sent them to spy out the land of Canaan and said to them, Go up here into the south and go up to the mountains and see what the land is like, and the people who dwell in it, whether strong or weak, whether weak, few or many, and whether the land they dwell in is good or evil, whether the cities they inhabit are in camps or strongholds, and whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there are forests there are not. And you shall be strong and bring some of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the season of the first fruits of grapes. So they went up and spied out the land from the wilderness of Sin as far as Rehob, near the entrance of Hamath. And they went up through the south and came to Hebron, and Ahiman, Sheshai, and Talmai, the descendants of Anak, were there. Now Hebron had been built 7 years before its son in Mizraim. And they came to the Wadi Eshcol and cut down from there a branch with one cluster of grapes. And they bore it between two of them on a pole, also of the pomegranates and of the figs. That place was called the Wadi Eshcol because of the cluster which the men of Israel cut down from there. And they returned from spying out the land after 40 days. So there was 40 days in the land. Moshe sent the 12 with clear instructions: go up into Negev and into the hill country, see the land, whether it is good or bad, see the people, whether they are strong or weak, few or many, see the cities, whether they are open or fortified, see the soil, whether it is rich or poor, and be courageous and bring back some of the fruit of the land. Clear instructions. 12 spend 40 days scouting the length of Canaan. And when they reached this valley of Eshcol, they cut down a single cluster of grapes so large and heavy that 2 men carried on a pole between them. They also carry pomegranates and figs. The land is not a mirage. The fruit is real. The promise is visible, tangible, and abundantly true. The Creator does not send the spies to Canaan so they will discover whether the promise is real. The Creator already knows the land flows with milk and honey. He sends them so they will discover it with their own eyes, their own hands, their own mouths. The 40 days are not a fact-finding mission. They are a faith-building one. 2 men carried one cluster of grapes on a pole between them. The promise was not abstract. It was fruit-heavy, vine-rich, and real. Numbers 13 says, the Creator does not need you to verify His promise. He sends you to see it for yourself. Let's read on from verses 26 to 27. And they went and came to Moshe and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. And they brought back words to them and to all the congregation and showed them the fruit of the land. And they reported it to him and said, we went to the land where you sent us, and truly it flows with milk and honey. And this is the fruit. We always hear about milk and honey. The good report, the land flows with milk and honey. The 12 returned to Kadesh in the wilderness of Paran to Moshe and to Aaron and the whole assembly. They show the fruit and then they give their report. The first part of the report is exactly what the Creator promised. We went to the land you sent us to, and indeed it flows with milk and honey. And this is its fruit. For one moment, all 12 spies agree. The land is real. The promise is confirmed. The fruit is in their hands. But then the word nevertheless appears, and everything shifts. Nevertheless is one of the most dangerous words in the language of faith. It is the word that acknowledges the promise and then buries it under the weight of fear. The 10 spies do not deny the land is good. They do not deny the fruit is real. They say, nevertheless, the people are strong, the cities are fortified, and the descendants of Anak are there. 12 men tasted the same fruit and stood before the same promise, but 10 of them used one word to undo everything, nevertheless. Numbers 13 says the most dangerous word in the language of faith is the one that comes right after you acknowledge the promise. Verse 30. Caleb silenced the people before Moshe and said, let us go up at once and take possession, for we are certainly able to overcome it. Into the noise of the frightened assembly, One voice rises, Caleb. The text says he silenced the people before Moshe, which means the assembly was already in an uproar. And Caleb's declaration is direct, bold, and unambiguous. We are well able to go up and take possession of it, for we are well able to overcome it. Caleb does not deny the giants. He does not pretend that the cities are not fortified. So Caleb is brave. He simply starts from a different premise. Not what can we do, but what has the Creator already said. Faith is not the absence of being the obstacle. Faith is a refusal to let the obstacle become louder than the promise. Caleb did not say there were no giants. He said we are well able. Numbers 13 shows faith is not the absence of seeing the obstacle. Faith is refusing to let the obstacle speak louder than the promise. You read verses 31 through to 30. But the men who had gone up with him said, we are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they gave the children of Israel an evil report of the land which they had spied out, saying, the land through which we have gone as spies is a land eating up its inhabitants, and all the people whom we saw in it are men of great size. And we saw there the Nephilim, sons of Anak, of the Nephilim, and we were like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and so we were in their eyes. That's an evil report. That's the grasshopper report. The 10 spoke louder. They contradict Caleb directly. We are not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we are. And then they deliver what the Torah calls an evil report. Dibat haaretz, a slander against the land. The land devours its inhabitants. All the people we saw are giants. The descendants of Anak are from the giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own sight, and so we were in their sight. 3 deadly moves in one report. We were like grasshoppers in their sight. They call the land devours its inhabitants, turning the Creator's gifts into a trap. They inflate the giants. All the people are giants, they say. They reduce themselves. We were like grasshoppers in our own sight. The grasshopper report is not a military assessment. It is a spiritual self-portrait. How you see yourself before the promise determines how you will see the obstacle. 10 men looked at the giants and saw their own smallness. 2 men, Caleb and Joshua, looked at the same giants and saw the Creator's greatness. The land did not change. The giants did not change. Only the mirror they were looking into changed. It's the same land. We were like grasshoppers in our own sight. Numbers 13 says the grasshopper report is not a military report, it is a spiritual self-portrait. How you see yourself before the promise determines whether you can receive it. The land devours, we are not able, start from fear, died in the wilderness. That's what the 10 said. But Caleb and Joshua said, the land is good, we are well able, start from the promise and enter the land. Thank you for joining. The promise that the Creator extends is real, but fear is real. Let us trust the Creator and His protection. Thank you for joining, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, and Shalom. I'll close with just a little part of the song. Hopefully we can meditate on it.